another title for Jakob Ingebrigtsen.
All gold tonight in Finland.
What an extraordinary performance from such a talented athlete.
He's absolutely smashed the European record.
Gradually accelerating, it's very cleverly done from Ingebrigtsen. The others won't now get on terms with him unless they put in a massive effort, and then they'd have nothing left for the finish. Gurley's left himself with a lot of work to do. I'd like to see him closer to the front there as they went through with 2 laps to run, but Ingebrigtsen leading them a merry dance.
I think there has been an increase from Jakob Ingebrigtsen over this final circuit. We'll get the lap split there. It's a 27. Jakob Ingebrigtsen is in the lead. He's been there for a few laps. He does not have a gap. Azadine Habs of France trying to hold on. Isaac Nada with all his 800-meter speed is pulling up alongside Habs. Habs has nowhere to go. Ingebrigtsen is right in front of him. Habs and Nada are going to have to wait for the home straight here if they're going to get on terms with Jakob Ingebrigtsen. Ingebrigtsen with 30 meters to go. He's done it. It is another title for Jakob Ingebrigtsen. 3:36 on the clock. His 22nd European gold medal. And the first half of the double title defence is complete.
And this time we are properly underway in the second heat to the men's 4x100, and the Danes have made an excellent start with Simon Hansen, who hands over, and they have a commanding lead here. Being pursued though by Norway. Slovenia moving well, and there won't be much to separate them. All eyes on these outside lanes. Denmark still moving well. Attacks now coming on the inside. Turkey starting to get things moving. Slovenia coming through, and they're being roared home, but Norway to the side of them. Denmark coming back, but it won't be enough. Norway take victory in the second of the men's 4x100 heats.
Absolutely, so Norway win both the individual men's 100 metres somewhat unexpectedly, and also the men's relay, and that record, I make it, has been held since 1997. It was 38.96, so they've taken exactly a tenth off it.
Seven different nations have won this title in the last 7 editions, and Jaeger could be about to make that 8. But Yemi Mary John trying to retain this crown. They were oh so close in the semi-final together. And John on the outside there in the purple of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Jaeger very much sees her to her right, in her sights, and pushing hard now. Keely Hodgkinson was third behind them, but it was almighty close between the medalists. And Jaeger now, is she going to do this? John doesn't have a response here. The World Under-20 champion going to be beaten by the Norwegian on home soil. Jaeger takes the gold, 49.74, to smash a championship record that had been held for 20 years. Olga Zaitseva in 2005 in Erfurt. What an extraordinary performance from such a talented athlete and such a fighter.
And that's a statement victory, tearing up the history books. Superb. And we get to watch her again later on this evening. What a treat.
But now goes Mo Berg with 3:50 to go. He's opened up a crucial gap. Alfors in second, Kelly in third, Jorge trying to stay with it. But that very much looks like it's a battle for silver and bronze, and Hoodless coming wide on the outside again. He was using his arms and elbows all over the place. It's a lovely piece of acceleration. Ott Falk now coming round, but Mo Berg's acceleration is phenomenal. Hoodless in second, Ott Falk is third, and they've got ahead of the pack. Mo Berg was 6th in the world under-20s last year, but it's all gold tonight in Finland. Brilliant acceleration, Hoodless with the race of his life, and Ott Falk follows up his silver in the 5,000 with a bronze in the 3,000 metres. Nobody was willing to do anything with that race, And Mo Berg seized his opportunity. Boom, I think he thinks his head's going to explode. When he went to the front with 400 to go, nobody had any answer. That was a class way to finish off a race that nobody was bold enough to grab hold of in the early stages.
And look at that, Thrana has added gloss to his already brilliant victory here. Oh, what a way to do it in the final round once the pressure was off. This young Norwegian has been brilliant. He went just 2 centimetres in the lead. And now, as they've been trying to get over 80 metres, 80.24 for a big new personal best.
Linda really doesn't have anything to answer at this stage. 3 barriers to go. Linda looking very tired very suddenly. Now, it's Berkova getting away from Mamadovic. Last year's silver medalist in Banska Bystrica in the under-18 ranks. Over the water jump for the last time. No problems for her. Linda hanging on with gritting her teeth. She knows all she's got to do is stay calm and collected, and the silver medal's hers. But Nygaard V stutters a little bit before the last barrier, but steeplechase gold once again, just like it's done on several occasions in the past, notably in 2009. Steeplechase gold goes to Norway. 9:57.59. Time doesn't matter.
Nygaard V was so confident and so bold. Excellent spirit right there towards the line, because Lindner was sprinting for all she was worth, but Nygaard V could afford to celebrate the moment. Youth Olympic Festival silver 2 years ago, European Under-20 gold in 2025, and she loved it.
So each tenth of a second worth about 35 points. Away they go. Really good start there from Bastion. Good on the near side. Skochem storming away with this one. Coming back strongly at him. Tezelar there over the last 15 metres or so. And that winning time, 6.93 for Skochem. Well, if that's confirmed, that is a massive personal best. Here's next Skochem, lying in third place at the moment, 7.88 in the second round. Really consistent. He opened with 7.87, then that's 7.88. What can he do? Round 3. Oh, that's better. 7.95. With that, he racks up 1,048 points.
A little bit earlier, we saw him clearing 2.15. 2.19 to equal his own heptathlon championship best.
Skochem, yeah, lovely. Really lovely.
At the moment, he's racing, he's gritting his teeth. He knows it's a distinct possibility. He just needs to run inside 240, basically. He's absolutely smashed the European record. 6,558 points.
But just a little bit off the very senior top level that we've got here. Beatrice Nedberger-Lano threatening 70 metres. What's she going to do? She's going to hammer that door down. And Lano may well be yet another leader. Lano of Norway, 71 metres 14, and yet another leader. What a competition, Ellen.
We're now into the final round of throws in the men's hammer. Mardal, who didn't get off to the best start at all, but is convincingly and consistently improving since. And another drop of the head, but it looks like it will be another improvement in the final round. He hasn't looked convinced by any of his performances. It's been so interesting to read his body language. You can tell he's been feeling his way into this competition, the Norwegian, and surely that will be yet another improvement. And it is by well over a metre.
So once again about setting a target time for the so-called faster athletes, but a fall there from Nazarov. Hope he's okay. Race continues with the Norwegian Fremstad Waldron coming through, 10:47, the sort of time that we thought might be good in this initial heat. Norwegian, quite impressively there, Fremstad Waldron, a tenth of a second ahead of Grava. Maybe countries not known for their 100 metre sprinting over the last couple of years, but they've got themselves a solid haul of points there here initially.
But it's Moberg versus Vermeulen at the front. Vermeulen moving up. Now, Moberg, it was a slow 3,000 metres, but he's still got 7.5 laps of the track of racing in his legs. It doesn't look like it, though. He's responding. Now Vermeulen. Vermeulen's attacking with 200 metres to go. Moberg responds. Dybel in third at the moment. I don't think they're going to be involved in the battle for gold. And now Moberg just moves away with just over 100 metres to go. He's got daylight between himself and Vermeulen. It's Moberg on his way to the second gold medal of the day. Dybel's just edging his way back. It's going to be Norway 1 and 2. Moberg adds to his 3,000 metres gold medal, a 1,500 metres title. Well, he was the favourite. He was 3 seconds quicker than anyone else in the field, and he had a wonderful set of gears to go through and leave the rest trailing in his way. 3:47, forget the time. But all credit to Moberg coming home and taking yet another gold medal for Norway.
Thompson, though, obviously minimal effect on the shot with the wind, so he's doing well so far. Norway leading overall, obviously the leaderboard only counting 6 out of 37 events. 21.02, no improvement. It's Slovakia, in fact, in second place at this point. The Irish team with Callum Baird on this third leg, making up good ground, in fact, and managing that gap. So Jaeger had to check back there, and that allows Horvath to stay in contention, and crucially, it gives Charlene Maudsley an opportunity here. And she's never an athlete shy of taking one. I remember seeing her at the 2017 Euro team. She did the 4x1 and the 4x4 back-to-back. And to be honest, she's made progress pretty much every year since then. But Jaeger, who's absolutely obliterated Norwegian records and is such a wily fox of a competitor out front, and it's not going to be easy for Maudsley to reel her in. So looking for a final flourish then, the Norwegian team with Jaeger, Maudsley for Ireland, Horvath. Clear gaps for the 1-2-3. Norway get another victory here in 3:13.66, half a second faster, or thereabouts, than the Slovakian team. What a run it was as well. They brought in the big guns for the finale, wanting to leave nothing to chance at the very end. And all credit to Jaeger, because 1.2 second gap open up on Charlene Maudsley in the end. It was much closer than that with 400 to go.
But Norway did the job, and they did it to perfection.
Yes, it's interesting actually. George Mills kept looking up at the screen, looking behind him, was almost waiting for Ingebrigtsen to go. And Neil Gurley, the other Brit, in an interview after the 1500 the other day, said they were all looking around for Ingebrigtsen, and now he's hit the front. And George Mills, quite rightly, is tucking in behind him, which is the best place to be with 1 lap to go.
They go through the bell then. Ingebrigtsen leading, on the way surely to a double gold. Or can Mills deny him that gold? A glance over the shoulder there from Mills is telling he's worried about those behind him, not focused on getting past Ingebrigtsen, who kicks on again with 100 to run. Almgren under pressure from the 1500 medalist Habs there in third and fourth, Koskorin in fifth, but Ingebrigtsen, majestic, magnificent, comes home to an easy win there. The finger aloft, of course, just the one finger to signify number one, that's me, and he is again and again and again.
Hi, I'm Nadia Batogritti. Sign up now to the European Athletics YouTube channel.